guys, what's going on? Sentient Potato here, and we're going to be playing some Midnight Club 2. Just, getting some music going real quick. There we go. Hold on, let me just Alt-Enter real quick. There we go. Chug-a-lug. Okay, not even for the bit. Anyways, let's play Midnight Club. Like, for those of you guys who are unaware, like, this was my first racer. That appears to be an interesting issue. Hopefully that's, you know, screen splitting issue is one that'll go away. But let me just do this real quick. You know, just put in my name. You know, crazy that this, like, name entrance thing, like, with this specific layout, would stay basically ubiquitous for Sony. Like, Rockstar was entirely ahead of its time. So I got a choice between the Cocotte or the Cocotte. That worries me.
Look at this little shrimp.
But bring it on, buddy.
Kidding, posing like that. Think he can race me in that car? Still, I must try to be nice, yo. Hey, bro, follow me.
Bring it on, buddy. You are going to get crushed. Oh, by the way, guys, Mad Gaming Matt may show up in about half an hour, give or take. If he does, feel free to welcome him.
This is our playground,
Like, dude's an awesome dude.
The streets of LA.
May have to readjust some graphic settings.
You were the one who always had my heart, you know.
Listen up, little man. When you want
I'm excited though, honestly. Like, it's been like 2 years, I think, since I played this game on stream, and that was on actual hardware, so I'm curious how well it does or doesn't hold up.
You figured out a major thing. I didn't think you had it in you. We're skinning out. Stay close.
Okay. Ha! Okay, so this is not handbrake.
Which bum you steal that car off anyway?
Like, I gotta say, like, I don't know, Midnight Club's always been, like, one of those game series that I just always enjoyed. Like, I gotta say, though, I did not enjoy, Midnight Club Los Angeles. Like, I don't know, Midnight Club LA was just not my thing, you know? Like, I tried, but, I don't know. Like, you give me, Midnight Club 2, I'm happy. I haven't really played too much of Midnight Club 1 or 3, so I can't really say one way or another on my opinion on that, but, that's the handbrake.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
I don't know, like, Midnight Club 2 is just one of them games that's just always been really cool to me.
Hey, yo, what you doing?
Like,
Since he's got the moves on old Moses, huh? I'll eat him for breakfast, poor little fella.
yeah,
Not bad,
sure you will, in
but
fact,
I'm
eat
just
someone for
being
breakfast,
kind.
buddy. Anyways, like, I don't know, like, this is just one of those games that's just always been really cool to me, you know? Like, it's a racer, so, you know, that's part of it, but, I don't know, there's just something about these nice racers that I've just always enjoyed.
Shrimp, when the hands drop, we go.
Wonder if I'll get a DMCA for the music playing in this game. Hope not, but we'll find out.
You're falling for my trap, yo.
Oh, really? Like, the soundtrack for this game is just genuinely solid. Even if it wasn't for, you know, this kind of music, there's also the electronic and whatnot in it. Okay, that was pretty cool.
Still got more to do.
Let's see if we got this. I mean, you know, obviously we got this, but I mean, I don't know, like, it's just, man, like, there's just something about these old racers that's genuinely so nostalgic, and it's like, you know? I just hope I hopped into the right voice chat. That would be pretty embarrassing if I didn't. Obviously, we'll double check in a minute or two.
Well driven, all right. Well driven.
Just like new. Hell yeah, buddy. Alright, continue career.
How did this happen? Beautiful damn car. I'll make him say, Moses, I have seen God. He weighs 280 pounds. For my car, huh? Let's go.
This is goofy as hell. I respect it. I don't know, it's just, man, there's just something about these games.
I do the countdown. We start on go.
Bring it on, buddy.
Forget the cops. Let's do this, little shrimp. Don't get too close. People might think we're related.
Unit requesting backup. Repeat, requesting backup.
And it is still crazy to me that Rockstar, of all companies, made this game, you know? Like, they're just... Like, Rockstar really is not the same company it used to be. And I say that in a very negative way. Like, they should have never sunset the Midnight Club IP. And I really feel like racers and just games in general... I gotta restart this race. But racers and games in general kind of suffered because of this. Like, I don't know, you know? Like, there's just something about this. It's just... Like, these games were genuinely, like, some of the best racers in general. It's like when, like, Driver San Francisco got, you know, completely, just, you know, like, that was the last Driver game, even. Like, there's just, oh, man, so many good games that deserve either new entries in the series or sequels, and it's just like, nope, can't have that. And it's just sad, you know, like, so many good games we will likely never see again. I mean, I can't really say that, I mean, I guess, considering that Tokyo Extreme Racers IP got unmothballed, but I mean, shoot, you know? Also, the ragdoll physics are actually kind of hilarious. There we go. Hell yeah. Also, I'm gonna have to... Hold on. Continue career with new vehicle. Okay, so R2 for nitrous. Understood.
Enjoy the car, my friend. You got potential. Still got a lot to learn, though.
Indeed.
Flash those beams, bro. Keep racing.
You know, the last time I genuinely played this game seriously was, I think, actually, like... I'm not even kidding here when I say probably, trying to think. I think it was like to actually play this seriously, not counting on stream. Like almost 20 years ago. Good lord, how times have changed. Actually, may have been closer to 18 or 19 years? That may be closer, but still, like it was a long time ago. Now I'm gonna get some music going real quick, and I also gotta just double check my audio isn't too screwed. Un momento, por favor. Let me just double check, because, yeah. Yeah, okay, this audio seems totally fine. This audio seems totally fine. Now let's get some racing music. Hold on. Just trying to find what would be the perfect music, because this is also partially me kind of killing some time, because, like, oh man. Yeah, this'll work. Oh, we already just heard this one, so. There we go. This'll work.
Hey bro, Moses here.
Let's do this.
Don't forget to flash your beams when you need to find somebody you want to race. Check your map if you need help finding them.
Oh, nitrous is fun. Let's see how well handbrakes do at this speed. Ooh, that is fun. Especially with this soundtrack. Hell yeah, dude.
Look here, yo. Use your map if you're having trouble finding other racers.
Bring it on,
Don't forget,
Steven.
Flash your beams at him to let him know it's on. Now Moses is gonna go find some beef and broccoli. Yo.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Take as long as you need. I'm just, you know, kind of grinding this out a little bit. Like, feel free to take as long as you need, dude. I know you said 10:30, and I'm more than content waiting for that. Man, the driving in this game is genuinely, like, really solid. Like, I've seen worse handling models in brand new AAA racers. And this game's, like, over 20 years old. Like, it is crazy how well some of these games aged. Oh, you can just drive through, huh? Neat. Again, look at that. Like, these physics are better than some I've seen in brand new racers.
I hope you know what you're doing. I can't embarrass myself in front of the Teamsters.
Yeah.
I think you tried to kill me.
Man, I'm just vibing tonight. Like, this is some good music in the Midnight Club 2 soundtrack. So I did switch it over to Spotify just to risk no DMCAs, and I hope I don't get DMCA'd, but well, we'll find out. Come on, DMCA gremlins, stay away, please. I got some nice peanut butter in the back if y'all will stay away. Yeah, bring it on, Steven.
Damn! I wasn't paying attention to the car's weight transfer on those turns. Kept missing the timing on the double clutch. Stupid.
Is that right, buddy?
Fascinating technique. More?
Let's do this.
Keep your eyes on the clock. That is your opponent in this style of race. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
There we go, the nitro should give me a nice little boost to make it to where I need to. Because where this is a time trial, I want to keep doing this as good as I can. Confound it, case in point. Oh man, I got no nitrous at all. There's a 50-50 this goes tits up, as they say.
As they do say, sir. As they do say.
How you doing, by the way?
I'm doing marvelous. How are you doing?
Doing pretty alright, if I do say so myself. Just enjoying
You-
Midnight Club.
You know what the funny thing is? When you messaged me earlier today about joining in as a side commentary about talking about how old racer games seem to be so much better than newer
Oh, no, I
ones.
just want to talk about races in general, but yeah, I'm not listening.
A video popped up on my YouTube feed talking about the difference between newer games and older games and how much of a drastic difference there is.
Dude has no idea what's going on inside his
It was like,
I'm gonna give
that's kind of creepy, but I'm into it.
Fair enough.
after the race, my friend.
Speaking of comparisons, do you see the video that dropped of Avowed, dude?
Not, you have to be more specific because I've seen.
Comparing Avowed to Oblivion.
Oh, yes. I actually watched Asmongold's reacting to it, and I'm just like, bruh.
It's so bad, dude.
That's because games nowadays are trying to play it safe.
And there's a difference between playing it safe and doing the absolute bare minimum, though, I feel like. Oop, just ragdolled
Oh.
that fella.
Oh, absolutely. But, you know, because it's not being made by people who are gamers anymore, it's made by, or decisions aren't made by actual gamers, it's made by shareholders.
Which is stupid.
Hey, bro, Moses here.
Yeah, because they're only thinking of the dollar signs. That's all there is to it.
Which is a sad, sad thing.
The idea of the situation is if they let people design games, like really, really good games, the money will come a-flowing.
Yeah, but we can't have that, apparently. We can't have nice things. Come on, man. I'm gonna have
That's why I've... Yeah.
Sorry.
That's why I've strictly gone into indie games for the most part.
I kind of don't really have
In-
too much respect for the modern indie scene with how just everything has to be a copy or streamer bait now. Like, I'm not saying it's all like that, but there's enough of it that it's like, come on, you know?
Yeah, this is very true.
This race style, you have
I mean,
checkpoints. In any order you
I do enjoy, like, when someone just completely catches you off guard with, like, oh, wow, that's awesome. Like, something completely unique, but yeah, you are right that a lot of them are following the same AAA trend of going with whatever everyone else is doing.
Like, back before I hit affiliate, I actually had a couple of game codes, you know, for indies offered to me. One of which was called Ghost Blood. Don't know if you're familiar.
I cannot say that I am,
Basically,
but it sounds like sort of... go ahead.
No, you're good. I'm curious your take before I say.
From the sound for Ghost Blood, it's either a something similar to like Phasmophobia, or B, a single player like first person shooter where you're trying to investigate like a mystery.
Sort of. What it is a asset flip Unity horror type game where that's meant to you know, try to evoke horror stuff, but it's like so poorly and lazily made that like I was real vicious when I ripped into it. Like I called it, you know, just low effort streamer bait because that's what it was. Like there was no real care or anything put into it. It was kind of sad.
I've actually run into several of those as of late.
This was like I think 3 years ago.
Right.
But I'm curious, what ones have you run into like that?
Let me see if I boot up my Steam real quick. I'm trying to do that while I'm doing the I just saw it the other day. I think I should deleted it from my account, or yeah, because it was so bad.
That's fun.
Oh wait, here it's if I find it, I'll mention it. But I've run into several of those as of late. Oh, it's similar to like I enjoy playing games like Deadopoly or Dead Poly.
Oh, I remember that game. I think I still actually have that one in my library.
They're coming out with multiplayer soon with that game, but there's several games like Surround Dead. Well, that was the one I just mentioned.
Have that. You said Dead Poly.
Yeah, Dead Poly, Surrounded. A lot of those share a similar texture pack. And they try and present some pretty interesting ideas, but they're pretty much the same. Over and over again.
Like, if I remember right, I had Surrounded for a little bit, but actually ended up deciding, you know what, this game is bad, and I ended up refunding it. It didn't even last like an hour or two into stream. Like, it was better than Warriors Abyss, but that, my friend, is a very low bar.
And then there's, like, once people find a particular theme, they like doing it over and over and over again. Like, there's a couple unique games that I thought were interesting, and I just haven't gotten back to them because I've been busy with some other games. Like a few indie games that are actually worthwhile or made by smaller teams. Like, there's one called Going Medieval.
Interesting.
It's a... I want to say it's similar to an RTS, but it's basically you're building a like, you know those games where you're building a colony from like a survival game?
Yeah.
This one is set in a medieval phase this time.
You have my
Like a massive plague has wiped out Europe, and your objective is to build a small colony and survive like this ravaged apocalypse after a plague. And they've done a lot of updates to it. The most recent one that they've just done, yeah, they've added medieval weapon or heavy weaponry like bestilas, catapults. It's a lot. It's actually pretty fun. It's actually one of the only games that I cleared all the achievements of. I got that into it.
Very nice, dude.
Mm-hmm. It's a very simple texture pack to it, which makes it easy for, you know, any computer to run. But yeah. Oh, what was another one? I mean, you've played BattleBit in the past, right?
This is Mo,
Yeah, I
Joe.
think we played it a
You got
couple
nice
times on
clean
stream
land.
even.
Level out your car while it's in midair
Yeah.
using weight.
It's guys like that it's an older concept, but it still works. Still people playing it to this day.
Yeah, exactly, because it's a good game.
You ready to shine my bumper, idiot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you live?
And then
by
you
the way?
compare it to all the new. No, not yet. I don't start until for another 5 minutes.
Okay, no problem. Wasn't trying to cut you off. Sorry.
No, you're fine. But it's, you know, a lot of the games feel like they have a flashy show. Like, look, we're original, we're unique, and then you get into it, and it's beyond. You get pretty close to the refund point, and you realize this is just the same as every other game I've played beforehand.
That's why I kind
I mean,
of lost
some of the,
respect for the indie scene when Duckside came out, because there's like now 5 or 6 different Duck game clones, like of different like popular games.
there's actually one that I picked up the demo for. It's essentially a top-down Escape from Tarkov duck game.
If it's the one I
It's
think
called-
it is, I've been looking at it. What's it called?
Escape from Duckov.
I was looking at that game, but then I was like, oh man, you're telling me?
They have a demo out. They have a demo out for it. That's what I've been playing.
Ah, okay. I'll have to check it out.
It's funny, but you know, it's one of those games where it feels like it's got a lot of low effort to it. I don't know, but the controls are a little off.
Not surprised.
One that I want to, a couple of them that I want to try since I got the demos for them with a couple other guys is Black Pine
That game
and
looks
Dark
really
Water.
fun.
Yeah, and Dark Water. Dark Water looks creepy.
Which one was Dark Water?
Dark Water is essentially you're on an alien planet, but you're submerged in a submarine, and your objective is to gather resources from either other destroyed subs or, you know, raiding other subs, all the while trying not to get killed.
That sounds really cool.
You don't have any external visuals other than in other ships.
That sounds really, really cool. You can't see it, of course, so I got the VTuber model, but I got a little bit of a grin on my face.
Yeah. There's a couple fun games that are interesting. I'll send you a couple links after the stream for some of the games I found. But I've been going more and more to looking around GOG
Understandable.
on GOG rather than a lot of the other stuff. Because a lot of the older games are a lot more fun, but the problem is they haven't been properly optimized for this sort of resolution, so it's hard to stream them.
I understand. That's why I tend to emulate, like when I want to play older games, because just for the ones which you can emulate, like you're a lot better off when it comes to it, because then, like, sure, there's normal emulation scuff, but like it's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Speaking of GOG, do you see that Dino Crisis 1 and 2 are on there now?
Yeah, I think I saw that earlier on. That's like... I wish they had a lot more of the, like, older Xbox games, but I guess it would be hard to do that.
Unfortunately.
You don't get no freebies in this one.
Sorry to jump into your stream bitching.
Nah, you're totally fine, dude. Like, I'm actually kind of glad you did pop in, because it's kind of helping me try to workshop ideas for when I like restart my podcast.
I gotcha.
It's helping me kind of like see what I need to do to refresh the format. You know what I mean?
It'd be interesting if you like picked a topic and then people, if you had a couple people pop in, maybe they bring their own videos or so. I don't know. I'd have to think about some ideas for it.
I mean, you tell me the idea. Like, there's no stupid ideas, man. You tell me what you think, and I'm more than willing to take it into, trying to remember what the word is. Take it into, words are hard. Like, it's the one that involves, like, workshopping and, thinking of the ideas. Take it into
Brainstorming.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
One idea is that we pick a topic, or several people propose a topic, but you'd have to find people willing to do that.
That's like actually one of the reasons I stopped doing the podcast, because for one, nobody wanted to show up, which is already a bit of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And then, or, real life happened, which again, understandable. Like, you can only do like so much when, and like, you know me, like I'm not too good at talking by myself.
Yeah.
So like, What were you gonna say? Sorry.
Just having to start my stream now.
Fair enough.
And we are live. All right.
What game are you playing tonight?
BattleTech. I'm actually changing my schedule around.
Oh yeah.
I'm shifting from Monday through Friday to Tuesday through Saturday.
An interesting way to go about it.
I figured, it might be easier getting a few more eyes on the stream. That and most of the other guys stream on Saturday. And we, when the guys that were doing the whole Battletrauma. So it might be more entertaining instead of trying to record it, but to actually stream it.
Makes sense. Like when we did Battletrauma the last time, I was just, vibing. Like I wasn't recording or streaming. Probably should have streamed, but like. Yeah.
We get into some fun fuckery. But it's like, but the whole thing is I wanted to do it with the whole making Cam, getting Cam in trouble and trying not to get us all in trouble.
Oh, dude, I got a freaking noise complaint because of that, dude.
Oh no, sorry.
Nah, you're good, dude. It was hilarious.
But the thing is, I have a playlist on YouTube right now. Oh, stop it. I hate it when it automatically goes to shorts on YouTube. It's annoying as heck.
Stop doing bringing YouTube on the stream. Like I just throw on Spotify now and say fuck it.
Yeah.
Because it's like.
Well, I was checking on my phone, but I've got a playlist for Cam that's literally just Cam React. It's 160 videos long.
Oh no.
Needless to say, I have a few things for him to watch.
Like I was still hilarious his reaction to the AA batteries meme.
Wait, which one was that?
That was the one with the AA batteries in place of the breakers.
Oh no. I find some wild things on there. Alright, well, let's get this flashpoint started.
Sucks, dude. Like it's gonna be at least a couple of restarts before I can actually manage this race. What are you doing on BattleTech, by the way?
So right now we're doing what's called a flashpoint, which is basically what is in the vanilla game, which limits what I'm able to bring onto the field. So instead of having like my huge army, I'm only able to select 4 mechs to take into the fight.
I see.
And right now I'm in what I would call a pissing contest with an individual. So I've finally tracked down this like pirate organization, right? And I want to take their ship because it's got a lot of old lost tech stuff.
Okay.
The only problem is I finally got him pinned and cornered, got him ready to trap him, and now this punk decides, hey, I'm going to come in, I'm going to blow up everything.
I see.
So now, rather than losing the ship and the cargo, I had to release said ship so it doesn't get blown up, and now I've got to go deal with this punk. So that way they don't pursue us. So I'm a little miffed, to say the least. So I'm not in the I'm going to hold back at all. I'm just going to lay them all out sort of mood. It's going to be fun. Things are going to die, and I'm going to laugh as they do. Alrighty. I've already got a sniper. I've got enough long range, so T-Bone's going to sit back, and I'm going to bring out HBFT. I know you're kind of a sad mood right now, but I need you to buckle up and get moving. That's essentially the mood right now. I'm in a mood where I want to destroy things. I don't care if you're not happy. Be happy, because we're going to be blowing up stuff and stealing loot.
Yeah, quit being melancholy. You're on the clock, nerd.
Pretty much, yeah. You have an arcade, you have a library, you got a movie theater. Stop complaining. You can watch a funny video afterward. I'll put on the Three Stooges of the Looney Tunes for you. Just get a fighting. Let me see. I'll forward that video I mentioned earlier. That because it was a really, really, really good one.
Oh yeah, you see the pizza meme I shared?
You'll have to, let me check real quick. I'm still on the torture cam thing.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Meme. Wait, is it in your channel's memes?
No, it's in the torture cam one.
Oh. I can't listen to it right now, but I'll listen to it in a little bit.
I'm talking the picture.
Why do I keep getting sent here?
Man, I keep like screwing this
Why?
right. Shit.
Why the hell is this doing? You know what? I'll look at it through my computer in a second.
No problem.
Okay. Alright, so. Alright. Alrighty. So this punk is called Black Widow. That's her mercenary tag.
Does she look
I
like
don't.
Scarlett Johansson?
Actually, yes. Believe it or not.
Nice.
Like a barbarian mercenary, Scarlett Johansson. And unfortunately for them, let's see, they got an... Ooh, that's actually not too shabby. So they got a 40-ton, a 50-ton, another 45-ton mech. From what I can tell, they're up against a 35-ton, a 75-ton, a 90-ton, and a 150-ton set of mechs.
Okay.
They done goobered a wee biddle.
Sounds like it.
This is going to be fun and very destructive. Go ahead and come up forward. It won't hurt much.
Much, he says. Oh, by the way, is
No.
working today?
Yeah, finally. I had to, I got the program downloaded, and that was what was causing the problem.
Always fun.
Yeah, the software that was supposed to come with it to make it work was the stuff that was preventing me from actually doing it.
I had similar issues with my capture card. That's why I don't use it, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I gotta, dust off my capture card. Like, I even have it in a bag. But, ugh, man, I'm just not looking forward to it, you know? Because there's just so many damn issues with that stuff. Like it's weird, too, because, for a little while, it had been working pretty nicely. But I think some of it might just be that it's shown in Sage, because the cap card is almost, 20... No, not 20. I wish it was 20 years old, but I don't think there's such thing. Is there? I meant...
Oh, wait, what now?
Sorry, I got distracted. I kind of got distracted with this, and I realized I didn't remember how much time there was. Like, you know, how old it was. But, I've had the capture card for about 4 years, I'd like to say.
You've had it for a hot minute, but that doesn't sound like it should be malfunctioning by now.
A lot of it, I think, is just that the standard AverMedia stuff.
Probably.
Because, AverMedia is a great capture card company, don't get me wrong. But, man, their stuff's pretty scuffed.
Alright, guys.
Curiosity, you ever use a capture card?
I have not. I just do it straight through the tower.
That's fair. Oh, so you don't have a
I was...
Sorry.
I had contemplated using like a 2-tower system, but I just don't have the budget for like setting it up because I'd have to have another monitor, then I'd have to have the capture card itself.
That's fair.
Nice shot, numbnuts.
I'm glad I no longer have to deal with this terrible vehicle.
Cuando mi hermano Hector gets
Upgrading, huh?
Yeah.
far up the blow
Racing
down.
for pinks.
Stop smirking at me, boy. Before you lose
I love upgrading. It's so much fun.
Oh yeah. Like I have a.
You gonna come over here and say hi?
Which is why I wasn't like, you know, like that's why I had the cap card, because like trying to actually stream with that like just through the console itself, through Twitch or whatever, does not work.
Yeah.
You ever get ones like that?
Not really. I mean, the tower that I got now, that my little brother got me for Christmas, it's a beast of a machine. So I don't really have too many problems with it.
For me, it's just like.
But
Sorry, go on.
nah, go ahead. I'm kind of rambling on that one, but go
You're
ahead.
good. I actually wanted to hear what you were saying. That was my bad.
Like my whole thing with Twitch right now is I'm starting to wonder, even though I'm 2 followers away from potentially getting to where I want to be,
Yeah.
but the recent decisions made by Twitch is making me less and less enthusiastic with doing so.
Understandable, especially considering they're giving all the perks that you know, like affiliates and whatnot, we're getting to non-affiliates.
We're almost there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go falling back, cause my fist will go falling down on your face.
Yeah, it's bad for business.
Incredibly, kind of makes me and a lot of folks feel like they're about to go the way of Mixer.
I'm thinking of just
Keep going behind Hector.
I'm tempted because I've already gotten this far. I kind of want to see how far I can push my luck, and then maybe moving to like Rumble directly.
That's fair. I've thought about possibly doing something like that, but I'm not like entirely sure how Rumble handles itself with the like with its like APIs and all that. Like I worry I'd come across some serious scuff due to how it handles streaming and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of tempted to go back to streaming to YouTube again.
Just stay close, man. We do
Like, you know, YouTube's pretty bad. Like I am shadow banned on there, but I mean, it can't be worse at this point, I figure.
Never say never, my friend.
Yeah, true enough, true enough.
Who must pay? De nada, amigo. It will be a pleasure.
So like, I really hope you will make it to affiliate, man.
I mean, that's the thing. I want to be an affiliate, but even after all this time I've invested, I'm starting to wonder if it's even worth it in the end.
I mean, you know,
With all the again.
So, sorry. Yeah, with all the issues.
Yeah, no. Yeah, well, it's that and also internal policies as well
Yeah, I
that
know,
they've
like
made.
certain bans of people we shall not name to
Mhm.
avoid getting Dan Clancy up our asses.
I'm on my way.
Mhm.
Code 3.
It's still a shame that, you know, there's no real like competition to Twitch.
Every other competition that is out there is rather subpar, to be frank.
Oh yeah.
If someone actually made some effort, I mean, it doesn't really help with the fact that you have the company of Twitch being backed by a multi-billion-dollar company that does not mind at all the fact that most of the internal structure is completely borked.
Yep. That is basically all the
Yep.
Out of curiosity, like, how long have you had your Twitch account for?
For Twitch, I've been on and off. Shit. Yeah, I'd have to look that up. But I've had it for quite a long time, to say that,
That's
to
fair.
say the least.
I've been going since about
Like,
2015 or 2014, I think, on Twitch. But like, I've been doing the content creation thing since 2010.
I can't say I've been on for that long streaming-wise. Like, I had the account so I could watch a couple of old other channels, but I can't say I've been on for quite that long.
That's fair. Like, the first time I did Twitch was just, you know, just because, you know, I was a kid, too much time on my hands, and was curious if I could get anywhere. And no.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not even kidding here when I say, like, it took, like, 3 years of constant streaming, and then, because of a fluke where I decided that I should apply for a VTubing group, and then, you know, folks were like, hey, yeah, I'll support you. Like, all of a sudden I got, you know, like, up to affiliate last year. But, like, you know, it was interesting, 'cause, like, as soon as, like, that kind of stopped, nothing again. Like, once I hit affiliate,
Yeah.
like, everyone just disappeared. Which is, like, that's another thing. Like, once you make it, like, for the most part, people will just start avoiding you. And that's something, like, you know, like, once you actually hit it, like, no one seems to talk about that, but, like, I've noticed, it's not just with me, but, like, with others, too. Like, once you hit affiliates, like, it is 50-50 whether or not you'll actually keep the audience you had on your way up to it.
Quite unfortunate, that.
Yeah. Like, it's,
That's why I'm kind of wondering if it's worth it in the end.
honestly, I'd say it's genuinely not worth it at all. Like, you know, I'm trying to keep, like, a happy face and all that, but, like, I've been watching, not just Twitch, but, like, how these different things go, and just, you know, the different online communities, and I find myself increasingly dissatisfied.
Wow, the ride is pretty whack. Maybe I should take this guy on.
Out of curiosity, like, are you aware what the minimum payout for Twitch is?
Hmm?
You know what the minimum payout is, but, like, before Twitch will actually pay you?
Hey, baby, just stay right on my tail. I'm taking
No.
this spot.
$50, and, like, if you get, like, the viewers you get or the viewers I get, like, it is, like, 50-50, you'll even come close. Like, I'm getting the most earnings I've ever gotten on Twitch this month, and even then, like, I'm only at, I don't even think I've broken the $1 barrier, and I'd be surprised if I did. It's like, you, like, I'm starting to think I'm getting buried in the algorithm, too. Like, I'm not about to say I'm the most entertaining feller at all, but, I mean, it's interesting watching folks pop in and then just immediately disappear, and then not counting at all towards your viewer count. And, like, that's not a thing I
Right.
had happening when I was unaffiliated.
Come on, ugly boy. We can make this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's,
I mean, you know, I'm wondering if we are in
if we are
into streaming, but we're at the tail end of how popularity it is.
wouldn't surprise me. Like, a lot of people say, you know, play the popular stuff, and, like, I mean, you can, but, like, you know, it's incredibly damn demoralizing seeing that the only way to really get popular, or even just, like, to get more than one viewer,
This is only the beginning,
is if you
baby.
really play the popular shit. Because, like, you know, when I started streaming, and even now, like, I try to play, you know, just to, share my love of gaming, you know, with Twitch and whatnot, and you know, mostly stick to shit that I love.
This one looks good from the
But you know,
outside.
Twitch is
Let's
like,
see if the
why
little
are you
baby
doing
can
that?
handle
And
his
it's like,
ride.
oh, you know,
You ready, mister?
like the algorithm
Yeah.
punishes you for actually playing fun shit, or you know, things that you enjoy, and also it will punish you again when you step out of your
What the
streaming
hell was
comfort
that?
zone.
Did you see those bikers? They just tore through the glass. Idiots.
All the newer popular games are just don't interest me at all.
Like, I tried, like, getting into newer popular stuff, but it genuinely just depressed me, and I was like, yeah, I can't do this. Like, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Like, I tried with Avowed just to see if it was at all any good, and only to come to find out it was probably one of the... Actually, no, I think I did call it the worst game to come out in the, last decade, but I would actually say Avowed is far better than Warrior's Abyss. I can only hope that Gamago doesn't screw up the Fate remaster, because like I got the cash from the refund of Warrior's Abyss sitting in my Steam wallet right now.
Keep it up. You're getting better.
One can only hope.
Yeah.
But as it is said in Rohirrim, oh, what is it? The quote from the Two Towers? I can't remember it. I'm too tired now.
Super intense, dude. Those people
I
are
mean, I haven't done like anything with Lord of the Rings in a couple years.
Mm-hmm. I love Lord of the Rings. It was a lot of fun back in the day.
Oh, same, dude. Like, I read all the books, saw all the movies, and then eventually I saw the Hobbit movies. They were okay.
Hobbit movies weren't as good as they could have been.
Yeah, they could have been so much better.
Right, moron is coming in for a landing.
What do you do, right?
Indeed.
This isn't a parking lot. See what you made me do?
One thing I gotta say that Midnight Club does better than a lot of things, like, you know, where the other racers talk, like, you can actually hear their reactions to pulling some of the crap that you can in racers.
All your rough and unattractive exteriors, you're a good guy.
Also, the AI that you can just ragdoll is hilarious.
That sounds entertaining.
It's incredibly entertaining. I used to spend way too much time as a kid trying to make him ragdoll.
Do yourself a favor and stay home tomorrow.
Damn, I lost.
For me, either race or don't.
By much?
Jesus.
Yeah, third place.
Hey,
Five.
could be worse.
Damn, these bikers can be some
True
dangerous
enough.
punk asses. What the hell do they think they're doing?
Also, it seems like every time you restart the race, they like have something slightly different to say each time. Also, damn, that rubber banding is very unforgiving.
Ooh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Focus. Keep your foot on the gas and your eyes on the road. That always works
I
for
just
me.
sent that businessman over to his next isekai.
Driver, why do you make me hit you?
Open fire. Right.
I can only imagine what you are bruh-ing, dude.
Don't be so whack, bro. Step it up about 5 levels.
Also,
So I've got a guy who's essentially my resident sniper. He missed the shot.
ooh, damn.
Wow, look at that. They're flying.
Get up there, walk right up behind him, and surprise butt sex.
Why are you being so cruel? Those people did nothing to you.
That was motherfucker.
Oh, this is gonna be unfortunate for you, my friend.
Oh, man. There we go. That was interesting. My controller was trying to die, so it kept
Damn, these bikers can be some
doing
dangerous
some
punk asses.
restarting.
What the hell do
That
they
was
think they're
interesting.
doing?
Like, it just kept blinking and it kept triggering the start button a couple times. What I meant. So apparently, I discovered the turbo button on this controller. Of all the things, why are turbo buttons still a thing?
Wait, they still have them on controllers?
Yeah, at least this 8-bit do controller.
Ugh. It's been so many years since I played with a controller.
That's fair. Like, this is the first time seeing one on a controller since the PS2 days. Like, I'm genuinely flabbergasted. Ah, fucking doing it again.
Yeah, you didn't need that part anyways.
That is super intense, dude. Those people are flying.
I would pity you guys, but your boss pissed me off, so you all gotta die.
Not quite sure that'll fly in court, buddy.
Hey man, we're all mercenaries. That's how it works in the field.
Fair enough.
So far, the only thing I've seen is a punk who has trouble.
They got in the way of me hunting after pirates. They shouldn't have done that.
Fair enough.
This is how it's done.
Also, damn, this rubber banding is intense. Fucking controller, why the hell is it doing that? I'm gonna just give it a couple of
What
whacks.
the hell was that? Did you see those bikers? They just tore through the
The
clouds.
number one solution to dealing with a controller, just beat the shit out of it.
If percussive maintenance wasn't supposed to be a thing, it wouldn't be so damn effective.
Like blowing in the cartridges when we were kids, even though it specifically said don't do that.
Exactly. Or like using Armor All to extend the life of Xbox 360 discs. Or PS2 discs. Or music discs. Or DVDs.
I did not
Armor All
think
was
you knew
great
how to
shit
do that.
back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Fix a lot of problems with that.
Oh yeah. Motherfucker. Ah, there we go. Oh, you did that smack?
Nah. I'm just going like, ooh, because I just took out 2 guys with 1 mech.
Nice. Oop, I apparently whacked this controller too hard because now I was having issues, like, detecting certain buttons. Thankfully, I did find a backup controller if I have to, but man.
I'll be taking that loot, and you can't stop me. But yeah, so like the premise of this story is we ran into like a derelict ship from like ages and ages ago,
Yeah?
and the ship had like a old, almost AI, not quite AI, in it, and it told us that there's a ship adrift.
Oh yeah?
So of course we're like, ooh, old ships mean old loot. Old loot means lots of money.
That tracks.
So of course we do what any good mercenary team would do. Start looking for said ship.
Okay.
And along the way, we encounter some pirates that are in command of this ship. But the problem is, because
I don't believe this.
it's a derelict, it's incredibly sensitive, which means it's prone to exploding.
Oh dear.
We finally capture the ship. We have it pinned down so it won't be able to escape. And this bitch comes in and says, you're not claiming anything. Whatever you have, the AI, any of the cargo that you had before, you're going to drop it off in front of that ship and you're going to leave so I can blow it up.
Okay. You tell me stuff it?
Your car looks rough.
Essentially, we sent the AI was in control of some drones, so we sent them to distract her while we guarded the port and essentially blew up her mercenaries that she sent there to destroy it.
Okay. Shit.
And now we're going to be figuring out how pissed off she is.
Probably very, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
Is this all part of the same BattleTech campaign you've been playing the last little while?
Yeah, for a while now, since the beginning of the year.
Oh, nice.
Underneath all your rough and
Yeah.
areas, you're a good guy.
Hmm.
This is supposed to be charged adrenaline, not reckless mania.
Okay. Ooh.
Keep it up, you're getting better.
Damn, I'm getting
I think you
taunted
should
and mogged by the AI both.
What you got? 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 Ooh! Ooh! A 95-ton assault brawler with an artillery piece? Ah!
That sounds
I had
baller.
very, very high hopes for you.
Called the Bull Shark.
Ah, fuck me sideways.
What the hell was that? Did you see those bikers? They just tore through the glass.
The way this AI is doing is really, really unpleasant. It is rubber banding to the point where I'll be surprised if I actually
Alright.
make it to the end of this race.
Don't be so whack, bro. Step it up about 5 levels.
Oh, you actual dick. I just got,
Damn,
like the
these
dude
bikers
hit
can
my
be some
tail
dangerous
and so I had
jackasses.
spawns I had to
What the hell do they
restart.
think they're doing?
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
That's fine.
Alright. So let me see this thing. Ooh, I also got some good parts too.
That's it.
Or maybe not.
Harder.
Oh.
I'm gonna take this here turn and pretend I didn't just almost spin out.
This is not fair. My car.
This thing looks intense.
How intense, out of curiosity?
Alright, so the second biggest mech that I have is the 95-ton.
Okay.
This thing is the same weight category,
Stay focused. Keep your foot on the gas.
but it has an artillery cannon as a main gun.
That sounds really cool.
Oh yeah, I think I can use you.
Actual wanker. Oh man, that had it not been for the AI
What the hell was that?
doing the
Did you see
traffic
those
that just
bikers?
caused
They
me to
just
have
tore
to
through the glass.
brake a little harder than I needed to, I'd have been.
I like it, but I think I can do some tweaking on it to make it a little more peppy.
Shit.
Wow, look at that.
Alright,
Flying.
so that can stay in cargo for right now.
I will be back. I gotta go check the stove, much as I hate to, because even though it's hot in here, don't want it to get cold for Grandpa.
I got you. All good, all good. Alright, let me see. Are there any wars nearby? Merchant's Rest? I don't think so. I know what we can do. Set course. Let's go piss off some more Capellans, just like the old days. Good work. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell some mechs, but that's fine. That's right, I never mixed it, did I? Alright. before I hear him bitch and moan about it, let's build some mechs to sell. Alright. I've got all that room. I can sell as much as I want. Mm-hmm.
Still kicking ass, Matt?
Come on, this is it. This is for real.
Oh yeah, right now I'm in the phase of grabbing all the scrap parts I don't need and selling all the mechs that I'm not going to use. And it's a lot of them.
You need nice.
Oh, that has... Oh, man, that one actually irritates me.
That is
You good?
intense, dude.
Yeah,
Those
I got
people are flying.
hoisted on my own petard.
Hoisted on your petard.
If I actually win this race, I will be shocked because I am just absolutely fucking it up.
Come on, this is it. This is for real.
Well, don't do that.
Ah, shit. You say it, yes, I immediately do. Oh, what? Bro, I just got friggin' rammed into the, like, side of stairs.
Dangerous punk asses. What the hell do they think they're
Drop
doing?
you, drop you, drop you, drop you. And you, and you. I don't think I would need you.
I don't recall Midnight Club's AI being quite this aggressive.
Do yourself a favor and stay home tomorrow.
Alright, let's see now. Internals.
Wow, look at
That.
flying.
What else? So we can, yeah, we dropped that already. Let's see now.
Out of curiosity, you running Battletech tomorrow?
Actually, yes, because I intend to stream all the way through Saturday and then picking it up the next week.
Makes sense.
Keep it up. You're getting better.
We're gonna drop
I
you
just got
and
almost spun.
This is the only way to fly.
heat sinks. What do we got? Alright, that's fine.
Flash of power. Well, there you have it.
The AI rubber banding again. Because I know for a fact those vehicles do not go that fast normally.
Okay, 5 hexes isn't bad. And let's see, what else can I do?
Come on. Tree. Never mind. Let's try this again.
What the hell was that? Did you see those bikers?
Yeah, I
They just
saw those
tore through the
bikers. I've seen them every time I've
idiot.
restarted the race, buddy. Probably the most aggressive sounding buddy I've ever said, but you know.
Yeah. They probably deserved it.
Yeah. Every time you restart the race, it shows the event where
I do not approve.
like bikers drive through the glass.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, hey, these folks are dangerous. Super intense, dude.
Uh-huh. It's like, whatever, bruh.
Yeah, it's like one of 3 lines.
Man, what are you
Right.
saying? That is a living, breathing human. Be nice. What is the matter with you? Can't you beat little me without cheating?
Man, this AI is insanely aggressive. Like, I'm not even kidding here when I say I've never seen AI in a racer be this aggressive. I mean, some of it's probably learned from me being semi-aggressive, but, like, this is more, like, this is intense compared to my usual racer shenanigans.
Dude, that is...
Shit. If they keep crashing into even, like, cars and whatnot, I don't know if this is a thing due to the frame rate being higher, and, like, you know, giving the AI a little bit more leeway, screwing with their physics or what, but this is interesting to see. Like, I'd have to ask a racing expert about that. I would say racing expert, but, like, you know, racer expert, I should say.
Come on, this is it. This is for real. Drive like you mean it.
Right, there we go. Got a little bit of nitrous.
Okay, that's gonna be an expensive build.
How many credits?
Okay, so
Shit.
I have about 5 mil. As of right now,
See those bikers?
it's gonna cost about 4 for this thing to be built.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Those 2, drop this ammo here.
Woo! Damn, I just screamed that lady, and not in a fun way. I suppose that's one way to become one with the wall.
Those people are flying.
I'll leave it to your expertise.
I don't have much expertise in the way of creaming, if I'm honest with you. But damn, that's going to be an expensive chiropractor bill.
I can imagine.
Don't be so whack, bro. Step it up about 5 levels.
Alright.
Flight moron is coming.
Damn. Again, this AI is really, really aggressive.
Super intense, dude.
Like, I've played a lot of racers over the years. What about you, Matt?
Back in the day when I was younger, yeah. Not as much as I used to.
Fair enough. Like I played a lot of races back in the day, like arcadey ones, street racing style ones, your standard simulation ones, like, you name it, I have probably played it or something similar. And, like, I'm not even kidding here when I say this is, like, extremely aggressive for any kind of, racer I've played. Like, if I can talk,
English.
yeah. Like, I genuinely don't know if I've ever seen a racer with AI this aggressive.
Stay focused. Keep your foot on the
And I don't
gas
even think
and
this
your
game was
eyes
this
on the road.
aggressive.
That'll
I genuinely think this may be an issue related to the frame rate. Because I know with Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, unless that finally got patched, like, you know, patched with the, like, PCSX2 update, but, like, Liberty City Stories, like, the AI was really, aggressive and odd because of
Yeah.
PCSX2 and, like, you know, the way it handles frame rates.
Looks like these guys want a race. Here's a chance to win yourself a crotch rocket and give them a race they'll never forget.
Oh, so this was the first one to, like, introduce, motorcycles, okay.
It was fun to have this man be so dominant.
Tell you what game that I do
Look like that.
miss playing, a racing game, Burnout.
Burnout was awesome. Shame they killed it with
Yeah.
Paradise, I mean.
Yeah. Well, there was one. I remember playing Midnight Co-op 3 on the PlayStation 2, and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, the first one, when I was really, really young.
Oh man,
And
PS1 era. Nice.
we actually had a PC,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we'd race each other doing laps.
That is
Like I remember the split screen co-op or the split screen racing. I would take the right side of the keyboard, and my siblings would take the left side of the keyboard. I would use the numpad, and they would use WASD, and that's how we raced back in the day.
I see.
Yeah.
I am not a fan of how
That was a lot of fun.
handles checkpoints. You know, it sounds a lot of fun. Like, I don't really have too much experience with the first like Hot Pursuit. Like when it comes to anything really, but like it looks like an incredibly fun game.
From what I've come to experience, a lot of the older games, especially like the racing games, felt like you were like in an intense race because of what they did to the imaging. Like they were the video I was telling you about earlier. The guy did a comparison. Ooh. Yeah, let's view it real quick.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight you guys. Let's fight you. So he's doing a comparison on how, like, instead of actually the race itself, like how fast you were traveling, it felt like you were going a lot faster because of like the blurring effects. Whereas the what is it? Like in was it Forza 5? You were
Horizon.
racing.
Motorsport or Horizon?
I think it's Horizon.
Okay.
And they I can't think right now, sorry.
No problem, dude. If you can find the video, I'd be pretty interested in seeing it.
Yeah, well the thing was with the video that made it interesting was that when they were doing like a comparison between the two games, the old Burnout, because he was using actually Burnout Paradise as the comparison piece. In Burnout, you had what was it? The racing. You were going only about 180 miles an hour in the game, but on the edges of the screen was blurred. Like the vision was blurred. Everything was just so intense. Whereas in the newer games, it doesn't feel that intense because everything is smooth, everything is clean, everything has got the best graphics.
And that's half three-quarters of the problem right there, I would reckon.
Mm-hmm. And everyone, like, it all felt the same, so to speak.
Always has nowadays, like with new shit, I mean.
Yeah, everything, it looks too clean, I think is the best way to describe it.
Yeah, it's sterile. Much like, I don't have any comparisons right now, but it's extremely sterile.
And everything just seems so bland nowadays compared to what it used to be.
It really is, and it's a shame. Like, that's why I don't even like I don't even like modern races, like not even Need for Speed. Not even counting the shit show that was Need for Speed Unbound. Like, sure, we had Heat, and that was a fun racer, but other than that, like, the last fun Need for Speed game we had was probably The Run. And, like, that's an old game now. Like, that's Xbox 360 era.
Pretty funny how all that's changed, huh?
That is certainly one of the words you could use for that.
Not the first word I'd choose, but it seems like the most appropriate. It's like, where did it all go wrong?
Yep.
or more so to when did it all go so wrong?
I believe it started around the time horse armor happened. Which, do you remember horse armor?
Livian.
Oh,
I remember that.
It was the first
Yep.
greedy DLC, and a lot of companies took note of that, and
Hold on.
yep. All because Todd Howard couldn't make a reasonable decision. Instead, he thought about his pockets and the bottom line.
Yeah, well, how'd that turn out for him?
Yeah, no kidding. Like, all they do now is focus on profit and don't even focus on making anything good anymore, and it's a shame.
Okay, who else do we have?
I'm so curious how bad Season 2 of the Fallout show is gonna be.
I'm not gonna hold my breath.
I assume it's gonna be as bad or worse than Season 1 was, but I'm just curious how much worse.
My whole thing with it is that there are some aspects that I enjoyed of it, but there's some things that just were unredeemable.
I'm listening.
So, for example, a lot of the aesthetics I thought they did alright with. Some of the creatures that they did alright with. And the transition from, what's her name?
Lucy?
Lucy. From being a somewhat fairly innocent vault dweller to a rather hardened outsider. It didn't feel like it was just thrown together as badly as some of the other stuff can be.
Yeah.
Like, I think they did rather not the worst with her.
They've done
But,
better, though.
you know, yeah.
My biggest issue was all the retcons.
Mm-hmm. The retcons really were completely out of line.
Yeah, especially the Ghoul retcon, like what they did
Mhm.
to Shady Sands, what they clearly did to New Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Like just, like, you name it. Like, another thing, like, where that vault was, like, I know I bitched about this the last time I talked about the Fallout show, but, like, where the vault was, the Master would have absolutely turned them into super mutants.
Yeah.
Like, they're acting like, for the most part, Fallout 1 and 2 didn't happen at all, which is a choice.
Not a very good one.
Yeah, no kidding. You know, it's funny that, like, it's been a while and it's out of the cultural zeitgeist. Like, no one's talking about the Fallout show at all. Like, even the people who were like, yeah, it's gonna be great, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting
Yeah,
to see.
Well, here's the thing. When I compare a show like Fallout, I would say I would give it a 5 out of 10. Because they did a lot. They did some stuff right, but they did screw up a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And then I compare that to Rings of Power. That's a 0 out of 10. It looks real pretty, but it's a really pretty pile of shit.
Ain't it just?
So, if I had a choice between sitting and watching the Fallout show for like 6 hours, being stuck to sit there and watching the Rings of Power for like 1, I would gladly sit and watch the Fallout show.
That's fair.
I don't even know where we got on the subject.
Nor do I.
I'm not even high yet. What the fuck?
I'm completely sober myself.
Yeah.
Oh, you actual wanker.
But yeah, I think actually probably tomorrow I probably won't do another BattleTech stream to keep with it, but I will be streaming Saturday as well.
I mean, if you want, want. I can change from tomorrow's NASCAR Rumble stream to War Thunder if you wanted.
100% up to you with this one. Oh, they. Well, boys, you really kind of screwed the pooch on us this time. Like, what the heck?
The reason I'm thinking about
I was.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm kind of commenting on the drop position of our guys.
I take it.
So normally in a mission like this, we'd get like a few hundred blocks away or a few hundred areas away from the enemy. They dropped us right on top of the enemy. Like, I can look at them and poke them. They're that close.
Damn.
Alright, girl, time to move up and earn your pay. Push up and get as many of them as you can in that fancy little sensor doohickey of yours.
I think I probably will end up playing War Thunder tomorrow instead of NASCAR Rumble, because, like, if I'm remembering right, NASCAR Rumble, like, got really weird the further you got into it.
Yeah, I can hop in on that with you.
Yeah, like, I'd absolutely love that, man, because, like, it is, like War Thunder was fun, and, like, I wouldn't mind playing that again. It's been long enough, I'm not gonna worry about burning out.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
So we got a plan.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
I'll readjust the schedule in the schedules channel and go from there. I should probably actually get a drink because my throat's killing me.
An interesting choice of laser defense, or interesting choice of defenses. I'll tell you about it when you get back.
Oh no, I'm right over here. I was reaching over to my table.
So there's a weapon system called the Arrow 4 system.
Okay.
The Arrow 4 system is like a huge missile system designed specifically as an artillery piece. They have these as a turret for their base defense. That's why I was saying a very interesting choice of defenses.
It sounds it.
And if it goes wrong, they could blow up half the city.
Sounds like a good reason to not go wrong, then.
Well, unfortunately for them, it's got to go. Go in the back end.
I know it's early, but I think I'm just gonna raid out into you, dude. I'm getting a hell of a migraine. Let me just make sure I didn't screw up and have this going on the wrong. Okay, nope, that's all. Good. Alright, let me just X out a PCSX2 real quick. Yes. Do I want to shut down the virtual machine? Yeah, absolutely. I'll open up Chrome real quick. Alright, following. Let me just find you on here. Oh wow, Brighton's Asylum is on. Huh, neat. Okay. Alright, have an awesome day, guys. Sorry for the shorter stream, but my head is killing me. So I'll see each and every single one of y'all amazing folks.